Okay, so our second invitation is going to be on Hurricane Katrina. And I realized in my first video, I really didn't tell you what an invitation means. When you do an invitation before reading a novel, it's just to get you familiar with some of the things that happened in the book. So when you are reading the book, you're understanding it better. So our invitation number 2, oh, I'm just looking, my face is still so swollen there, is on Hurricane Katrina. So the first thing you're going to do is explore. There's some books on Hurricane Katrina in my Get Epic class. Again, here's the code if you do not have it. You go here, and I think I have 5 or 6 books. I have even more. I do have an audiobook here from the I Survived series, which is really a good book. And then the other ones are there for you to explore. Also, there's a video right here that kind of shows a timeline of how Hurricane Katrina formed. There's also a video from NASA. I will tell you, the NASA one is good, but it has a lot of scientific words. So if you're looking for just a little more relaxed information, I would go with this video. After you're done exploring, you're going to respond to these 2 questions. How many years has it been since Hurricane Katrina? There's your hint, is to subtract. You're going to take 2020, so you're going to write the number 2020, and then subtract from the year it hit. I'm not going to tell you what year it hit because that's something you need to know from your research. And then here, what states or cities were hit the hardest? That means what places had the most damage from this hurricane. There is at least 2 that you should include. After that, you're going to reflect. Again, it's a fancy word for answer the questions below. Why was Hurricane Katrina different from many other hurricanes? We have hurricanes all the time in the United States. They are always having multiple hurricanes every year. Why was this one so different from all the other ones? And then after you've read and learned about all this information, I just want to know, how are you feeling after you've learned all this and why? Now, again, for the fun part, our next slide is our creation slide. It says, create a Hurricane Katrina memory collage below. Include photos, maps, dates, or a timeline, etc. to show what you've learned. This is where you would use your Explore button and you would type in your, I don't know what just happened there, but I will go and do it again one more time. Hurricane and I'm going to pick some images, and then there's all this stuff. This is an amazing picture to include. These things, these are the roofs of homes that are underwater. So maybe I wanted that in there. So when my slide opened as a mistake, it went there. So I need to go ahead and close that out. We'll try this again. Make sure you're in your slide. This is a common thing that happens. Hurricane Katrina. Go back to images. There's that same one. I like it, and I'm going to put it in there. And it is your choice if you want to keep it linked to that website. If you don't, you just hit unlink just so you have the picture. And then you would just, all you're doing is filling up this slide with these things. So I could do Hurricane Katrina timeline and see what kind of images I come up with. That might be an interesting one. I'm not sure. Like, I would just really have to go through and look. This one catches my eye, and then, but when I look at it, I don't understand it, so I'm going to go back. Maybe an image isn't what you need. Maybe you need something from a website. Maybe you want to include a link for that. All of those are okay. But anyway, you want to just include as much stuff as you want, because a collage is kind of like a vision board or a wall that you just fill up with all sorts of information. I think this could be a really cool slide, and I can't wait to see it from you guys.